If this is your first time to the channel, please do so. Make sure that you're subscribed. Hit that bell for notifications so that way you don't miss another video like this one coming your way. Also, don't forget to hit the like button. It does help our channel grow. Please feel free to leave a comment. We do get back to all of our comments. This is for ages 17 and up. Hey everyone, welcome to another edition of Moe's Toy Room, come from my room to yours. And today, here we go, we got some NECA action for you folks. We got Elvira, Mistress of the Dark Commando. It took me a minute to find this thing. Gotta say it did. But I absolutely wanted this figure so bad because I got big plans for this for my TikTok channel for this particular figure with stuff that I could get away with on TikTok that I can't on YouTube. So if you're not yet subscribed to my TikTok channel, Moe's Toy Room, at Moe's Toy Room, or however else it is, but we are on there, Moe's Toy Room on TikTok. All right, folks, so this is for ages 17 and up, and is available right now. We purchased this one from Best Buy. Best Buy had it. I believe that it was $34.99 US. All right, so here is the side right there. Elvira 342434. There you have it. Cool looking photo at the bottom. NECA real toys all the way around. Okay. There is Elvira, Mistress of the Dark Commando, right there on the very back of that. This beauty includes interchangeable faceplates, dagger, spellbook, bazooka, and bracelets. Okay, if you want to know what this says right here, I will show you up close, and you can pause the video if you like to read that. And there you go, folks. Okay, let me set that down right there. Let's turn it to the other side. There you go, more Elvira. 342434. NECA real toys at the very bottom. Here we have Elvira kicking back behind her window pane, locked in her plastic prison, as she has finally made it here to Moe's Toy Room. All right, folks. First off, tail of the tape, I'm going to measure from the bottom of the NECA stand. It brung a NECA stand. So she's looking at from the bottom of her foot to the very top of her hair at about 8 3/4 inches tall. So she's going to be somewhat a lot taller than a lot more of your NECA figures. And then she's, looking right there at about 22, about 22 1/4 centimeters. All right, so one thing that surprised me on this figure was that it brung its own base. It also brung the diorama that's in the back, the Commando diorama, so I put it up there for you to check it out. But a lot of them, mostly all these NECA figures now bring a small diorama with them. But what surprised me about this one is I want to be incredibly careful, is it brung a base, but the base is signed. So it has the Elvira signature on there. So yeah, be on the lookout for this figure. This figure is going to be hot. I mean, I was very much looking forward to this figure due to the fact that, like I said, I had plans for this for my TikTok channel. So yes, it's going to go down there. All right, so she also brings a faceplate. You can see that. Another faceplate. So you could just change out her face and it just goes right in. It looks really weird when you have them off. So, but yeah, wow, this figure's hot. Gotta say it. This is a fantastically made figure. So it brings her dagger. There you have the other side. So yes, please keep out of reach of children because you do not want them swallowing this, nor your pet, because this is very small and will get wedged and it won't be good. So yeah, harder material. There you go. There you have it. It also brings her spell book, which is really super cool. Has the inseam there. All that. There you go. Take a look at that, and it's more, feels like a book. It actually does. Very, very interesting. All right. Then it brings her bazooka. Take a look at this. Yeah. This is kick-ass right here. Oh yeah. Yeah, this is super cool. Can't go wrong with that. Whenever you hear a hot-looking woman like that carrying a big old bazooka, there you go. That just says it all right there. All right. So she also brings the, there you go, that diorama up in the back. So I will leave it like that for now, folks. All right, folks. So it is review time. So let's give this beauty a turn. You can see that. And then I will get it up close on her. You can see her tattoo of her bat on there. She has her bracelets. She has her ring that she is known for. What an amazing person, huh? Like, just real life. Everything about her is just... And now she's like bigger than ever. Just iconic. All right. So let's get a little up close so you can see a little bit. I don't want to get too close because then my camera will do that and have trouble focusing. You can see the signature there. And give her a turn. You can see her bracelets. Yeah, they did it. Look at this. Let me get back a little bit. Maybe you could get a better look at that. Okay. Look at that. And then you could see, obviously, her bosoms. All right. So what do you guys think? Are you guys going to pick this thing up? I mean, yeah, leave it in the comments. So, all right. So let me take her off this base. And we are going to hit. Her head does go down. She looks down real good. Doesn't look up too well because the hair hinders it. Soft molded plastic. Obviously, you could tell that she has real clothing on. She hits that side to side like, really? Oh, man. Yeah, I could be there at your pad at about 12 midnight. No doubt about it. Head hits around. Arms do go 90. She's on a single hinge, which I absolutely love, which is really cool. But here at the shoulder, she has rotation. So it's super nice. Really cool. Same as the other arm. All that rotation going on there. So yeah, you just can't beat it. Very nice, single hinge. And then right when you scroll down below her bosoms, let's see what she got here. She got some movement right there. She does have ab crunch. Obviously, you could tell that Elvira does work out. And then there's her hardware down there. Okay. If you're wondering what kind of panties she has on, there you go. For some of you that need to know. And then she also has rotation at the top of the legs. Something that looks real cool. I think that it's time that maybe they need to start doing this with some of the Michael Myers figures to get away with that, get away from that diaper look. So, let's see here. And then she's also on a single on the leg. And then these feet really aren't going to have all that much to them because it's just like a single hinge on them, and you can see it right from the back, right there below her high heels, her stilettos, whatever they are, whatever you want to call them. Okay, and that's it for Elvira, Mistress of the Dark. Oh, did I show you her hands? Yes, her hands do move. So she's coming with these set of hands, and there's no other interchangeable hands. So just letting you guys know. So here she is. I got her to look down at her spell book, like as if kind of she's reaching out to do a spell. there you have it, folks. That's how she looks with her spell book. I also placed her dagger right where it needs to go because she has her vinyl belt, and it does have Velcro to where you could take it off and take all of this off. So in order to see that, you're going to have to go onto my TikTok channel, MOE'S Toy Room, or at MOE'S Toy Room on TikTok, and check out that video. When I upload it, it will probably be up by tomorrow. So yes, or today, however, just keep checking. There are a lot of videos on there, including the brand new Michael Myers and a bunch of others, the new Beetlejuice and all that. So you guys could check that out with music. But all this does come off, but I got something especially planned for her for that. But that's how she looks there. All right, folks, so here is Elvira, Mistress of the Dark, Commando, holding on to her bazooka. Yes, this woman can handle a bazooka. Look at how good that looks. Wow. There you go. They kind of like decked her out like Rambo a little bit, but they call her Commando. Yeah, it's something that only Elvira can pull off, folks. So, yeah, this figure is out of this world by far. $34.99, available now. Online retailers such as Best Buy, I believe Target's carrying these. I believe Big Bad Toy Store might have pre-orders or might even have them in stock. Entertainment Earth, yes, they're even turning up at Walmart's. So, are they going to come signed? I don't know. I don't know if all of them are like that. Leave it in the comments if yours came like that. If you plan on getting this. This figure is pretty awesome, gotta say. And that's with her other faceplate right there. So, yes, this is just working, folks. It just works. All right. All right, folks. So please like, comment, subscribe. And from MOE'S Toy Room to yours, good night, everyone. And for some of you that want to see her with her backdrop before we go, there you go. That's how she looks. Pretty awesome, right?